Hey, this is David Benjamin from Healthy Wild Free, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you how to supercharge your body's oxygen capacity in an effort to enhance and heal your lung health, your lymphatic health, your blood health, and overall just help you to get more energy and burn fat faster. Now, this is incredibly important because there's actually research done on how fat is burned. And the research showed that 84% of fat is actually exhaled through your carbon dioxide. In other words, most of the fat that you burn, if you want to burn any fat, is going to be exhaled. So breathing and the proper oxygen, carbon dioxide, reactive oxygen species, antioxidant, and all these ratios that play a role in the synergy of these cycles in the body are incredibly important for your health, your well-being, your energy, your longevity, and just simply burning fat. So let's talk about oxygen, how it works, how it breaks down, how it's utilized in the body, and what is required, what is necessary for the body to have in order for oxygen to be used at its highest capacity so that you can get the most out of oxygen. So oxygen is the number one nutrient for life. It is obviously something that we need in every moment of every second of every day. We die sooner than anything without oxygen. So we could go without water, food, sleep, anything, and die sooner. So this is why oxygen is such a vital and important nutrient, and I focus on it so heavily in my health and wellness content and education. So as we breathe oxygen in, we're inhaling oxygen, obviously, ideally through our nose, not through our mouths, because the noses are for breathing and mouths are for eating. This is because we have air filtration in our nose, and it removes particles, the nose hairs, and it boosts nitric oxide and so many other things. So we inhale oxygen in the nose, and we inhale into our diaphragm, right? Into our stomach, essentially, or into that region of the body. And what happens is when we're inhaling that oxygen, the body's taking that into the lungs and into our body, and there's an exchange happening of carbon dioxide and oxygen. Now, when we are eating food and we have glucose and specific nutrients, specifically iron-rich foods, foods that have copper, magnesium, vitamin B12, vitamin C, vitamin D, these all play a role in the utilization of oxygen. So what happens is when we inhale that oxygen, our nutritional profile that we need utilizes that oxygen within our lungs, in our body, and then pushes our oxygen in the red blood cells through a molecule called hemoglobin, which is a protein, throughout our entire body to deliver that oxygen to our muscles and tissues and organs and everything in our entire body. So when we inhale, all these biochemical and biological processes are occurring. And what's important to understand is that oxygen does two really important things in the body. Number one, it helps to create ATP. ATP, think of ATP like the gasoline for your automobile. ATP is what quite literally powers your cells. So the trillions of cells that you have in your body are utilizing ATP as their energy source in order to do the job and the functions that they have and that they need. So if your body lacks ATP, then it doesn't have as much energy. Similarly, the body utilizes this ATP energy in the cells to enhance your digestive processes, your metabolism, and so much more. So when glucose and other nutrients, such as the ones I listed earlier, iron, selenium, vitamin D, vitamin C, vitamin B12, and there's several more, and I'll link a list below for you. When these nutrients are in the body, oxygen pairs with them, and then it enhances your metabolism. So it actually helps to break down the calories, right? So oxygen is an oxidative agent. So what occurs, just like when you have an apple browning or a banana peel browning, this oxygen breaks something down over time. So think of the food in your gut and the food that you eat. Think of oxygen as breaking these things down, and these specific nutrients utilizing the oxygen in the body to spread and transport oxygen through, once again, into your lungs. And then your heart is the pump or the muscle that pushes that blood through the red blood cells throughout your entire body. So what's really important to understand is that these specific nutrients that I shared with you are key, are very pivotal in helping your body utilize oxygen efficiently and also just have enough oxygen in general. So having enough oxygen and then utilizing that oxygen efficiently, and also transporting that oxygen throughout the entire body. So if you desire higher levels of energy so that you can go for more walks, go to the gym, move your body, be more active, and just live generally a better life, more energy is more life, then you need more of these nutrients in order to pair with oxygen to give you this type of energy. Additionally, if you want your metabolism or digestive health to be enhanced, you need these nutrients also, because what they do is they pair with oxygen to help optimize and enhance your metabolic processes and your digestive function as a whole. So the function of oxygen is to give you energy through ATP, which directly gives energy to your cells, and to help enhance digestion and metabolism by breaking down calories and nutrients and glucose, and then taking the nutrients like iron and all these minerals and vitamins and pairing with them, taking that into the lungs and packing that oxygen into red blood cells and hemoglobin, and then distributing oxygen throughout the entire body. So this helps to oxygenate your entire body. It also benefits your lymphatic system, because your lymphatic system is essentially water and oxygen. If you break down the simplest function of the lymphatic system, it's an aqueous oxygen sort of solution, fourth phase of water. So it's really important to understand that all of these nutrients are very valuable, and I'll link a list up below as far as the nutrients are valuable for oxygenation of the body, oxygenation of the blood, oxygenation of your gut, and the transportation of oxygen from your breakdown of nutrients in your gut, in your lungs, the pairing of those nutrients and that oxygen to send it throughout your red blood cells into your entire body. Now, one thing that's important too is the red blood cells are, the reason they're red, the hue, the color of the red blood cells are red, is because of the oxygenation. So the better oxygenated your blood, the more red your blood will be. So it's important also to remember that a lot of these nutrients are based in meat, so iron, selenium, B12. These are all mostly in eggs or meat or dairy. So that's really important to keep in mind. So red meat is a great source of these nutrients that help your body to oxygenate. Additionally, chlorophyll is very valuable. This is the green pigmentation in green plants. So really green and red foods, beets, pomegranate, these are all great. They boost nitric oxide as well as green plants. Nitric oxide is the gaseous molecule that enhances your circulation and helps the transportation of oxygen. Oxygen is what helps the flow of your body, the flow of your energy, the flow of your blood, the flow of your lymphatic system, and really just the flow of everything. So keep that in mind. Additionally, there's something called ORAC antioxidants. This means ORAC. ORAC stands for oxygen radical absorbance capacity. What this means is that oxygen is an oxidative agent. So oxygen is oxidizing and breaking down the calories that you're eating, and it is also oxidizing and aging your body here as we engage. And what happens is that when we have lots of oxygen, as we always do, but we don't have enough antioxidants, this oxygen becomes more aging than it needs to be. So we want to have plenty of oxygen, right, in our body, high quality oxygen, and plenty of nutrients to utilize that oxygen so it transports throughout our entire body. But we also need plenty of antioxidants, or ORAC antioxidants more specifically, when we're pairing with oxygen, if we want to enhance the therapeutic effects of oxygen in our body. So this means that ORAC antioxidants, oxygen radical absorbance capacity, these antioxidants work in an effort to enhance the antioxidant capacity of oxygen, because oxygen has both oxidative and antioxidant properties. But it's an imbalance of the antioxidants that causes oxygen to turn in what's known as ROS, reactive oxygen species, which leads to free radical damage, oxidative stress, inflammation, and these things bind up the body. Inflammation, free radical stress, oxidative damage create blockages within the body. They create blockages within your blood, they create blockages within your arteries, they create blockages within your lymphatic system. This stagnates the flow of your body, and anything that creates stagnation causes more disease, sickness, headaches, tension, pain, whatever it may be. But when we break through that with plenty of oxygen, plenty of nutrition, and plenty of ORAC antioxidants, this helps oxygen to be utilized in an efficient and effective manner. So think of ORAC antioxidants as an efficiency catalyst for oxygen to be utilized more efficiently in the body, to enhance your ATP levels, which are your energy levels, and then to enhance your digestive system and metabolism as a whole. So 4 of the top 10 highest ORAC rated antioxidants in the world are in the Radiate 21 formula, which you can find at radiate21.com. This is great because it allows you to benefit from the ORAC antioxidants and to pair with oxygen to give your oxygen that antioxidant response so that it can essentially go further within the body, so that your antioxidants can continue to work in the manner that the oxygen atom was intended to work. So oxygen is both aging us and keeping us alive at the same time. I know it's a little bit confusing, but ORAC antioxidants create that anti-aging effect and enhance the efficiency, absorption, and utilization of oxygen as a pathway within the body so that our lungs can take that oxygen in, pair with those nutrients, and then that ORAC capacity really pushes it throughout our bloodstream, utilizing red blood cells much further because it's creating that antioxidant effect so the oxygen doesn't die out or gas out as quickly. So I highly recommend Radiate 21. Once again, the bottle is right here. You can get it at radiate21.com. It includes 4 of the top 10 highest ORAC rated antioxidants in the entire world: Sangre de Grotto, clove, oregano, and cinnamon. 1, 2, 4, and 7, I believe, in the list, depending on the list. There's different lists. But 2 of the top in the world, and then 4 and 7, or 5 and 7, depending on the list. But yeah, it's a great product, Radiate 21. Check it out below. And if you learned something from this video, leave a like, leave a comment, ask your questions below, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.